We explain the rise of the Minoans and their influence over the Greeks. About 5,000 years ago, an Indo-European group built the first European Bronze Age civilization on the Mediterranean island of Crete. Originally, it was proposed that this group of Minoans, as Sir Arthur Evans, the archaeologist who discovered them, named them because of their connection to King Minos, came out of Egypt. Others speculated that they came from Mesopotamia. However, recent DNA evidence theorizes that this group arrived in Crete with a vast Indo-European migration out of Anatolia about 9,000 years ago. The same migration would populate modern Europe. For 4,000 years, they practiced Neolithic farming. However, their ability to sail opened them up to traveling and absorbing new ideas from their neighbors around them. The Minoans were situated at a perfect cross-sea trading route between Asia, Africa, and Europe. On those journeys, they most likely learned at the feet of the older Egyptians and Mesopotamians about architecture and art, infrastructure, mining, and metalworking. The Minoans traded in their resources of wine, wool, and timber. Sir Arthur Evans' excavations of the palace and the seaport at Knossos show a civilization at the height of power. The palace is filled with bright rooms, bathrooms that include a drain, and several workshops that would make goods like vases. The walls are covered in frescoes. Some of the frescoes tell us about day-to-day life and values on Crete. They showcase, for instance, the freedom that women had or life on the sea. However, many of them depict religious festivals with traditions that are common in ancient Indo-European societies. The Minoans are polytheistic, and human sacrifice to a bull or a snake appears to be a common theme, as younger people are painted jumping through bull's horns or holding snakes. These frescoes most likely gave rise to the myth of the Minotaur. Half man, half bull, stories told of it living in the maze under King Minos' palace, where it would feast on the flesh of the young people who were sent down to it for sacrifice. It's believed the Minoan civilization was at its peak here from about 2000 to 1450 BC/BCE. Minoan writing varies throughout the length of their civilizations. Sometimes it's influenced by Egyptian hieroglyphics, and sometimes it's a linear script influenced by Mesopotamian traders. They may have set up trading ports as far away as Britain. There have been many theories as to why the Minoans vanished. One theory suggests that Plato's depiction of Atlantis is referring to the destruction of Crete by a massive tidal wave that had been brought on by the massive explosion of the volcano of Thera that left the island of Santorini half destroyed. The subsequent earthquake weakened the Minoans. Another theory suggests that the Minoans were actually the mysterious sea people who acted as pirates, raiding and pillaging Egyptian and Mesopotamian societies until they were eventually hunted down, or that the sea people attacked the Minoans and made them weaker. Whatever the cause, the Mycenaean Greeks took advantage and destroyed what was left, beginning their own rise into history.